Welcome back, chemistry fans. Today, what we are going to work upon is your homework for the brand new unit, Unit 7. And this is going to be topic number 1, dealing with electronegativity. Let's jump right into the work. So in this, you are going to see, now you're going to see the questions that we have to deal with on this electronegativity on the chart. So let's jump right into it. I don't know where that work just went. There it is. So let's now get into it. What is the most electronegative element on the periodic table? You could refer to this chart right here, and you see that fluorine is closest to 4. There's no others larger than that, but that is probably a given without even looking at the chart, because we know that the trend goes from smallest electronegative values up here to the largest values up in the corner. So the trend goes from bottom left up to the upper right, fluorine being the biggest, francium being the smallest. What does electronegativity mean? It's how well you steal other people's electrons. Okay, what kind of bond exists between S and O? Well, S and O are both over here on the right-hand side. They are both non-metal, and that means that it is a covalent bond. But let's mathematically prove that. So we're going to take the differences betwixt these two values off of the Pauling scale. So if I look here, I've got 3.44 for oxygen, and I have 2.58. So 3.44 minus 2.58, and that's 0.86. So I got 3.44 minus 2.58, and that equals 0.86 as the difference. Now, what does that mean to you? The larger the difference, the further apart they are on the periodic table, the more likely they are to be ionic. The smaller they are, the more likely they are to be covalent. Well, as you can see from our already essentially prediction based on the fact that they are both nonmetals, we have mostly a covalent, but it's not purely covalent. So what you should see here, is that we have a range that fits in between here, 0.4 to 1.7. And what we see with that is that we have a polar covalent bond, a polar covalent. So it's a little bit different in size, share electrons equally, but for the most part, they're still doing their part to share. All right, this is everything that I wish for you to work upon. Thank you so much for your time. I will talk with you again soon. Goodbye.